Hey, well, I tried. I can't get it to hook up, so my microphone is not on. I will try to talk very loud, and I think I'll be okay because I'm closed today and I'm just in here working, so I can kind of talk loudly. So I hope you can hear me. I have some oil heaters I have to fill today, so I guess you can watch me do that. I'm going to be making soap, but not right at the moment. Um, so what's been going on? So, did you watch the video of the lake? It's pretty, isn't it? Actually, it was all stirred up, so the color wasn't like it normally is because it was we had had storms and a lot of the sand got all mixed up and stirred up, and so it was looking kind of rough. But yeah, that's where I grew up, right on that beach. And right now, I went outside to take trash, and it's very windy. I don't know if you can tell, my hair is all everywhere, and it's a little angry today. So that lake can get very angry. Holy smokes, can it get angry? And it will look like an ocean. And we'll have like 15-foot waves hitting the pier and the lighthouse, and it's crazy. It is just crazy. I'm getting my coconut oil bucket down so I can put some coconut oil in there. Um, what else is going on? It's been like crazy spring weather, crazy weather, okay? So we would have like one day it was like 77 degrees, I think. And then like the next day it was 40. So it's up and down just a little. Yeah. But that's normal for here. And actually, it seems like it's normal for everywhere lately, where the weather's just kind of wacky. Just kind of does whatever it wants. And that's, like I said, that's normal for here. It's always been that way. So, sorry, I gotta cut this stuff. It's so hard. When I was growing up, you could hear the foghorn on the lake. And they changed it, so it's not the same sound. But on somewhere on YouTube, you can actually find the original sound of the foghorn. It's so cool. And I grew up listening to that. Sorry, you don't need to hear me grunting to get this stuff cut. Because it is hard. This is the 76-degree coconut oil, so it is hard. In the summer, it's a lot softer because I don't keep it super cold in here. I mean, it's cool, and it has to stay cool because I have sugar scrubs and stuff that will melt. But my coconut oil does get a little softer in the summer. So what else is going on? Well, my husband won't be working with me this year. He has gotten another job, and you know, once a driver, always a driver. So he is driving a dump truck. The problem with that is they don't work when it's raining. So right at the moment it's spring and we have a lot of rainy weather. So his work has been maybe 3 days a week. But I guess in the summer they're begging for time off. And he's okay with it. You know, he's not complaining, other than his truck is very old and it like beats him up when he's driving around in it. Hold on, I'm going to put this in the oil heater. So my oil heaters hold 40 pounds, I think, each. And I can get 10 boxes of soap out of that. Not bad. So that is 300 soaps out of 2 oil heaters. Now when I'm working and have to wait on customers, I can't usually do 10 soaps a day. But since I don't have any customers today, I mean it's a Monday, I will probably get all 10 boxes made. Yay! This is my tallow. Yes, I use beef tallow and I use lard. Thing with lard is it has the same pH as our skin. Makes a great soap. So does tallow. And everybody's into tallow lately. I did make tallow with body butter. And no, I didn't show you how I did it because the last time I did it differently than the first time, and it eventually worked, but it took all day. All day to make it. Yeah, I'll leave that as super fat. I do scrape this out. I don't know if you can see. There's a lot of still in there, and I will scrape it when I go to do the next one. But I don't need that box. We'll go put this in the oil heater. So I really wish I had my microphone hooked up. I mean, it worked the last couple times, but would not work this time. I'm gonna do palm next, so I don't have to change my gloves. And why? Yes, there's cross-contamination, but I only use palm in my soap. Doesn't matter if there's some tallow on my hands, because it doesn't matter since this only goes in soap. Oh, up close. Ooh. But that's why I hesitated on the shea butter, because I use that for other things and I don't want tallow in it. So that's how I do this, and also I can do the lard next, and it doesn't matter on that either because I only use lard in soap making. See how that works? Yes, I use palm. However, where's my label? I guess it's on this side. Yep. It says palm oil organic, sustainable, RA/RBD, certified organic. So, and it has a number on it. So yes, it is certified. It is not the stuff that's taking away from the orangutans' habitat. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna struggle with this for a minute. Really? Get on there. Oh my goodness. This is like a joke. Come on. Just scooch over the edge. There we go. Crying out loud. Ugh, I don't want to hurt myself. So I'm going to use my little cutter just to chunk it up a little so it's easier to grab. I'm trying to gear up for summer. I've been trying to gear up for months, but I'm also working by myself again. So that means during the day, during the week it's not so bad. I can get stuff done, but I'm also doing all of it. So when I have help, they will label. Sometimes they'll actually fill lotions and stuff. What I do is I will fragrance and the lotion, and I'll put them in. I have big jugs that I put the lotion in, and my people who have worked for me before, they can actually go and fill jars, fill bottles, because it's already fragranced and everything, and then label them. And that saves me so much time. But when I'm working by myself, I gotta do all of that. And I gotta make the candles, and I gotta make the lip balm. And I had a really big 2 wholesale orders, so that put me behind on my stuff. So I'm behind. That's why, well, it's still not busy down here. I am still closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. And I am taking Monday, and I'm actually coming in and working. So I'm giving myself a day alone to get some stuff done. So basically, I'm gonna film this, and then I'm gonna crank the music, and I'm gonna get some stuff done. I'm not gonna film me making soap today, I don't think. I might, I don't know. But what I'm gonna do is, like I have been starting to do, is several boxes of the same fragrance, so that I don't have to clean anything. I just keep going. Just keep on going. And, oops, too much. And that will, that helps so much, where you don't have to stop. You don't have to change gears. You don't have to do anything but just start the next one. Because it's all the same fragrance, it's, you know, all the same stuff, same colors, everything. So you can use the same bowls, the same everything. I just filled an oil heater yesterday. Only got one filled. It was Sunday, my short day. So I can put this back on the shelf and get to it next time. Let me go dump this. So there's also a reason why I do my hard butters first, is, I'm gonna put this on my other table. I do those first because I turn on my heaters and it starts to dissolve my butters and oils first, my hard ones. And that way, when I drop it in, I don't splash everywhere. Yes, I learned that the hard way. You put your liquid oils in first, and then go to dump these in. You're gonna get wet. Yeah, oil goes everywhere. It does. Like I said, I learned that the hard way. Oh, I can pull this out. This is almost empty. So, tip. If you are a soap maker and you use lard and you want to buy it in bulk, really cheap, go to your local Gordon's food service. Ask for, you may have to order it through them because my local one stopped leaving it on the shelf and now I gotta order it, but they can get it. Go to Gordon's. At my Gordon's, it's $49.99 for 50 pounds. And no shipping. It's cheaper than I can get anywhere else. I don't have to pay shipping. So, yeah, go over there. Get it from them. And it's the same brand. Comes in the same box. I lied. It comes in a bigger box than what I can get it from my other supplier. But it is the same brand. Same kind. Butcher Boy. That's what I use. So try it. If you use lard and you want it cheap, Gordon's. Also, I'll give you another tip. Do you make bath bombs? And you want baking soda? I have not had good luck with Arm & Hammer in making my bath bombs. You would think, name brand, it would be good. Nope. The best that I have found, let me muscle this apart, is I get it from my farm store. Feed. It is an animal feed. Yes. Baking soda is an animal feed. And you can buy it, usually 50-pound bags from a farm store. Exact same stuff. I like it better than Arm & Hammer. I don't know why it's a little different and it flows really good. I don't know, but I like it better. Anyway, it is 50-pound bags. I think it's $17 at my farm store. $17 for 50 pounds. Give it a shot. Check your local farm or feed store. You may have to ask for it by, hold on, I'm gonna look at the box or the bag and see what it says on there because they knew what I was talking about, but I've had other people not know what I was talking about. So, hold on. Just walking behind the camera here. You can still hear me. Okay. It is feed grade sodium bicarbonate. So, it is a food grade. Animals eat this. They put it in their feed for their animals. And that's what I use for my bath bombs. You gotta find the best prices. You just do. All right, time for shea butter. Get rid of these. Ooh, hands are sweating. I used to get my olive oil at Costco, and then the price went crazy on olive oil, like I'm sure you all know. I no longer use cocoa butter because that price is insane. I eliminated cocoa butter. I replaced it with mango butter, and it seems to work really well. That's what's in my lotions now. Mango butter. I love it. That price is not insane. But olive oil is still high, but not as high as buying it at Costco. And it used to be, well, I didn't have to pay shipping and I could get a really good price. And I don't use tons of olive oil, but now it's too much. So it costs at Costco the same for the same for one that I used to buy 2 of. So doubled in price. And so I don't get it there anymore, but you gotta look around. You just do. Right now, a lot of my oils and butters come from Soaper's Choice. They are wonderful. They're close. They're just in Chicago. I'm just across the lake. And so the shipping isn't that bad. Shipping's awful. But I get it the next day if I order before 3 o'clock. Can't beat that. There's also another company I use for other things. And sometimes if Soaper's Choice is out, I will go to this other company. It's Natural Bulk Supplies. There is a link for both of those in my description. They're very good, and they're also by Chicago. Not in Chicago, but by Chicago. And their shipping is a good price too. And they ship quickly. So there you go. There's some stuff you can use. Okay. No, I didn't scrape this out. I'm going to put my liquid oils in there and then I'll scrape it. And I don't need this. All right. And I go in order of my recipes so I don't forget anything. I've done that before, and then you gotta try and remember what you forgot. Sucks getting old. And I do not buy these in small containers anymore. I just kept my small containers because it's easier. I have the big boxes of oils. They're 35 pounds, I think. 35. So it's just easier to refill these instead of going over there to the big old boxes. Try to take your scale over there, and then if you over pour, you can't pour it back in. So I save these and I just refill them. It's hard to talk while I'm looking. Yes, I go over a little sometimes. Do I care? No. Do you know why? It is because I do not calculate super fat into my recipe. So when I go over by 0.20, 0.30 of an oil, that's my super fat. Works for me. Oh wait. Olive is next. And no, I don't use a lot of olive. It's just to say I have it in there, really. Mostly what I use my olive oil for is I infuse herbs to make some of my products, and I infuse it in olive oil. I know there's other oils that work. There are other oils that people like better. However, some people are allergic to almond oil, sweet almond oil. Some people are allergic to like safflower or something like that. Most people I have found are not allergic to olive oil. I don't know why. It's just a thing. I'm sure there's someone out there that is, but that's what I use. And even though it's expensive, I still use it. You can see this jar right here. This is my arnica infused in olive oil. Arnica and cayenne. So yes, I use olive oil, which I need to strain that. I just made a whole batch of arnica and it's almost gone already. I tell you, people love that stuff. People love it. Get on there. So I happen to have this really cool table, and it came from a laundromat. Okay, it was a folding, one of the tables that you would fold your clothes on, and they were getting rid of it because they were remodeling. And it's super heavy, but it's probably as tall as this table, but it has a shelf up above in the back, a shelf about that wide, and I love it. And that is where I shrink wrap everything, and that is where on that shelf I put my big boxes of oil, and then I can just put that under there, turn the spout, and fill these. And when I forget them and they overflow, it's very easy to clean up. Have I forgotten them? Oh yeah, several times. Has any of my employees forgotten them? Yep. Has my husband forgotten it? Yep. And it's just, here's the one that gets forgotten the most. Right there, castor oil. You know why? Because it's thick like syrup. So you wait forever for that thing to fill up, right? I mean, when I'm like, it's probably 20 minutes or more. So you walk away. You go have lunch. Yeah, done that, been there. My husband did that one day, and he was just sitting across from it at the table. Yeah, he forgot. You can always tell when someone forgets. You hear, oh crap, and you know, running feet, and then yeah. But it's real easy to clean up off that table. Real funny too. It's like, not again. Can't believe I did that again. Let me go pour this. It's gonna be a minute because I gotta scrape it out. Okay, hold on. I'm coming. Almost done. Sorry for the dead air, but I don't have my microphone. Stupid microphone. Stupid phone. Okay. Got it. All done. And this, because it's got all the same oils and butter in it, that's what I'm going to use to make my soap. I'm not even washing it out. No need at all. Okie dokie. I'm gonna move this stuff, and I don't know what soap I'm gonna make today. Huh. Well, the problem is I need some more fragrances, and I haven't ordered yet. Probably ordered this week, but I didn't order it, all of them yet, so I'm limited on what I can make. Limited to what I have at the moment. But I pretty much have to restock all the popular ones. I gotta restock at Midwest Fragrance Company. Liebermuth, that's where I get my essential oils and a couple of my fragrance oils. Nature's Garden is on the way. And I haven't ordered from Crafter's Choice yet. So, I did make True Lilac yesterday. That's a crock pot soap. So it's not my favorite. And I can't make wine soap because I'm out of the fragrance. You know what I can make? Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I'll show you in just a second. I will probably make 3, maybe 4 of these. Yeah, but hang on a minute. I'm coming. You're gonna love this. This is one of my very popular summer soaps. Can you see it? Oh, it's backwards. Blueberry, believe it or not. Yeah, Blueberry is a very popular soap. It smells so good. That one is from Nature's Garden Candles. I did buy a Blueberry from Liebermuth because it was on sale. It turns neon yellow in the soap, and it will change back to be just normal color, like white or whatever color I put it in. But it's scary for a while because it's neon yellow. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy the color it turns, and I would keep checking it. Sorry, I'm just seeing how long I've gone. I'm about ready to end this video. I keep checking it and checking it. Yeah, neon yellow. So maybe I will film the Blueberry soap and put it on the next video. What do you think? Okay. So like and subscribe and you know, share this. Tell your friends. Got to get me some more likes and views. I'm trying. I had a problem with posting, and I contacted YouTube and they fixed it. But every time I would try to schedule a post, it would default to midnight. So that's why Saturday at midnight, the video posted and not Sunday morning. It's okay now, it's fixed. So I'll be back on the regular schedule, which will be Wednesdays and Sundays. I don't know if it's better than any other day, but that's the days that I picked, and I try to be consistent now, and hopefully you guys will watch. I need more views. Come on, people. Tell people. I don't do any editing or anything on these videos. You just get me like I am. Like, look at my hair. Yeah, I don't edit this stuff out. It just is what it is. So thanks for watching. Hit the bell. See you next video.